All right, now that we have that settled, best way to do it is I'm gonna start here, bring this nice and thin coming down, bring it down to here a little bit, not all the way, because he wants this to come down too. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this first, this a little bit. I'm gonna bring this down, this way I know where to stop it, and then connect that real nice and square, nice and sharp. Client wants it thin, so you keep it thin. Put this upside down, look up just a little bit. There we go. Now all you gotta do is match the bottom. And since the bottom is perfect all the way around, you should be fine. You should never mess it up. So now before I get too far and go too much in, I want to bring the mustache down. You can see this line here already coming in. You're going to do it a little thinner. I know he likes it a little thinner. Okay. Now I'm going to have him look this way. I'm going to do the bottom. I always do the bottom first, no different than the chin. Bottom's going to get done and then I'm going to mash the top to it. Look down a little more. I like to make a nice line here first. Put your tongue here. I have them, nope, right in the corner. I have them bump this out so this way it's easier for me to get the hairs, the straight hairs on the inside. Real good technique. Regular. When you're done with the bottom, now you can do the top. Bring your mouth down, son. Bring your mouth down. Nice and easy. Okay, regular. Now as you can see, I'm going to bring this straight down. Round it in. Yep. Put it down a little more. Now you can finish this. Clean up the rest. Got one side done. Now I'm going to continue the same on the other side. Nice and thin. I just got to follow the same guideline as I did on the other side. Done. I know I'm going to be in the way of the camera, but look up. All the way in. This way. Same thing, to the bottom of the mouth. Regular, keep it regular. Keep on here. Okay, bring your mouth down. Okay. Match it up. Put it regular. Check it, make sure it's even, looks pretty good. Now I'm going to brush it a little bit. Do the same thing as I did on the other side. Come straight down. This way. There we go. Now since I know where it meets, I'll finish my guideline. Okay, now I'm going to work on the inside of the chin. I'm going to connect it straight across. So basically, I'm going to have my client look up more toward the camera, just so you guys can see. I'm going to go straight across first. He don't want it to come up, he just wants it to be whoop, and then have these lines coming down. So what I normally do, I'll have him look up, I'll connect it first, I'll come down. Be nice and easy, because if you take it down too much, you might screw yourself up. You always want to lead it toward the points, you know, on the opposite sides. So I got that one. I guess you got to finish the other one. Okay. A little bit of fixing. Whatever you do mess up or you don't do perfectly, and if you don't have the the best clean lines, you could always get later with the razor. So that's not a problem. Now, turn this way a little bit to your right. Stay like that. Okay. Now I'm gonna touch this up right here. Clean that up real nice. Same thing with the other side. Turn the other way. Too much. Look this way a little bit. Okay, there we go. Now we're good. Okay, so this guy doesn't have the best hairline, as we all could see. But you don't want to push it back just to make it perfectly straight. That labels you as a bad barber. Remember this. You don't want to screw it up. You keep it natural. So basically, start from the middle. That's what I always do. Take a little line. Don't go up too high. If you go up too high, this guy might never come back. On the sides, it's a little light. Where it would naturally grow. This is where it looks like it would grow. This is where it looks like it really would if it was younger. Where it should be. So brush it forward. I'm going to make my line about right here. I'm not going to bring it up too much. Basically lightly touch it. Change the squares. Touch it lightly, don't push it back too much. You want to make sure this blade is going from the tip of the corner leading toward, most people it's the end of the eyebrow. Some people have weird heads where that wouldn't be the case. In almost all cases though, that's what you want to do. Once you get that done, I like to round this. Usually from the zero guideline it'll disappear. It's kind of a look that I like and a look that my clients like. I'm left-handed, so this side is easier than the other side. Not that either of them are hard. So this side's done, I'll get a closer view of it. See, the same with the other side. If you're learning how to cut hair, it's always good to cut hair with no music on and just be in total quietness, because then you can really hear how your clippers are cutting. Basically, I'm just going to come back up here again, do a light line. This guy's not about the shape-ups, so you don't want to bring it up too high. Lightly touch it. Same thing, come square to the eyebrow. Nice and light. Do the same on this side. Round it up. Now would be almost time to use the razor. Before you use the razor though, you want to blend in his sideburns into the blowout. As you can see right here, you see a little bit of a dark line. That's because we went from a 0 to a half blade. So you basically want to blend the opposite direction. Maybe halfway close, come up a little bit, close a little more, come up a little higher. You're blending in reverse. This way, looks like it blends down and comes back up. So when you got that taken care of, it'll show a little better after you use the razor. Before you use the razor, you want to clean them off one last time. Get all the hair off of them. That's what I like to do. I also like to go over any spot that I used to 0 the trimmers on. I like to go over with the electric shaver just to bulb it out really nice. So I'll hit these lines really easily. Same thing with the back. That's right. Okay, when you finish with your client, I like to clean them up. I use Clubman's. Spray some Clubman's on here. This is the actual wax strap that I used on them. Spray a little water on it, cool it off. I like to hit it up with the blow dryer again. This will make it a lot cooler, less burning sensation on them. Go around everywhere. Everywhere good. Talcum powder on them so they don't itch and he smells fresh. Same thing. And all the hair back. Pretty much it.